Yes, sir. We here. We here.
You ready?
Yeah, man. Hey. Yeah, man. From what I hear from one of the masters, one of the biggest podcasts in the Southeast is I'm hearing from.
What they saying?
That's what they saying, man. More than the masters, man.
We try to do our best right here, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Goal is to get the good guests, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And paint the city right with the right colors.
Right.
So you gotta get the right people.
Guys to it. Once again, the name fits. More than the Augustus, more than the masters.
Always.
You know what I'm talking about?
Definitely. All right, let's see. All right, let me know you're ready to rock out.
Man, let's do it. That's what we here for. That's what we here for. Man.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah. As y'all know, man, I go by the name of Radeek Webb, what they like to call me around here in the city, but my real name is Alton Rodriguez Webb, and that name fits. You know what I mean? Today, I'm finally getting to get on more than the masters. Before I get in there, I want to thank the Lord first. I want to say I appreciate you coming out, man. I got some nice status shirts I want to present to you, though, man.
I appreciate that, man.
You know what I mean? So, these are for you. You know what I mean? We got the black. We got the orange ones, too, as well. So that's going to be for you, my guy.
All right, but I'm going to get them afterwards then. So I'm going to keep on the thing. Yep.
That's for you, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Finally got my email from Moet Rose, man. I've been waiting on that for almost 8 years. I've been drinking rose for a while, though, man. But been doing the party. I used to email them all the time, show them all the different parties I had going on. I then gave me the email I've been waiting on.
Right timing.
Right timing. That's the announcement I want to put out there.
They're proud of that for you, man. Proud of that for you.
Yeah, man. So gonna be I'm gonna go into sponsorship with Moet Rose, man, champagne.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
That's a blessing, man.
And shout out to you for being able to, use the platform to definitely get that announcement. I appreciate that, bro.
Right.
All right, man.
Is the mic working over there right there? Is it like is the sound going up on the green side of the mic? Don't worry about it. We good. Let's get to it. Let's get
or check your phone over if you want to, and then see if you can hear it. Just move back a little bit.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
But all right, we're gonna start, man. Mic check. More than Masters podcast. Just made, of course. I got a special guest across me, man. Mr. Radeek Webb. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. They were doing very well.
Now, you had said that. That's like my first question, Anthony. You had said it. Actually, your first name is not Radeek.
Not at all, man. Not at all. Sometimes I don't even know who Radeek is.
That's what it is.
Yeah. First, man, my real name is Alton Rodriguez Webb. That's me, man.
Okay. What Radeek came from?
Radeek came from the hood, from the project, man, where I'm actually grew up, Southside, where I grew up from.
Okay.
It's a group of us, like really almost 25 of us, between 20 and 25. Some of them gained away though. My uncle Deep, Alonzo Brown, that's exactly the name, man. Deep Brown, Alonzo Brown, my uncle, man. He pretty much the avenue had it on lock. Had this barbershop called Deek's Barbershop. So it's always been me, Drake, Sean, Adam. It was always us. But I always go get my hair cut at my uncle barbershop, which is Deek's Barbershop on Old Savannah Road, on the corner on 7th and Old Savannah. So during that period of time, my partner, my best friend Drake, he got an older brother named Rico. Rico, like, man, I'm gonna call y'all boys the Deek clan since y'all wanna always go down to Deek Barbershop, but really you Radeek, see that's your uncle, and everybody know your uncle, man. You wanna get your cut at Deek's Barbershop. I'm like, yeah, it's my uncle. So from that point on, they started calling us the Deek clan. Well, Ot Deek, Drake Deek, Adam Deek, Radeek.
Got you.
So he always know my middle name anyway. Rico always know my middle name, Rodriguez. Anyway, so he just took the Rodriguez part off, changed the whole thing to Radeek. I really the one spelled it out. I was like, we ain't gonna spell it Rodeek, because my uncle Deek spelled his name Deek. So I was like, we're gonna spell it Radeek. Rah. So I was like, okay, that ain't sound dope. And that was almost back in early 90s, man, like 94, something like that, man. The name stuck, man, Radeek. I'm strictly from Southside.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been had it almost. I had that name since been 10, man.
So what you doing? People call you Alton.
Alton, man, I just smile at them because they really know me, man. Some of them really know they went to school with me. Yeah. They grew up with me from the elementary to middle school, high school. So the ones who call me Alton, like, I know Alton, like my old girlfriend from way back in high school days. That's all she called me. She don't like to call me Radeek. She dealt with Radeek, but she don't like to call me Radeek, man.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna call him Alton. That's why I've been calling him for years. So like, that'd be kind of crazy though, cause she have a special thing why she want to call me Alton. She
Yeah.
don't like to call me what everybody else call me.
So I'm like I try to give people story out. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. So like just I mean you mentioned obviously Southside, you grew up there. So
Right.
talk a little bit about that. Like growing up in Southside, your household, if you got siblings, your mom,
Right.
your dad, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, growing up in Southside, man, born there since '83, man. Born '83, born into Southside. Always been my mama, my grandma. She passed away. My dad was definitely there. You know what I'm saying? He in and out because in the project, you don't supposed to be you on Section 8.
Got
Father
you.
don't supposed to be there. That's later something more we'll talk about later on down the line because I feel like the government know what they was doing to separate fathers from their kids though. But growing up out there in Southside, man, the time I came up out there, man, rough. Very rough, man. With times that, it was constantly shooting, fighting. Really, it was shooting, protecting the hood back then. I'm great up in the era in the '80s, baby, when the hood supposed to be protected. You're supposed to protect the kids out there, protect the adults out there, basically, our elders, really.
Mhm.
I'm growing up in that time, man, yeah, it was poverty, but we made it work through the drug dealers. You know what I mean? And that's what kind of really more inspired me to hustle the ones we had out there from the pipe, from the key there. You know what I mean? I can go down the line, all the way down the line of the ones who really, gave back. Big Ot. Now we always call him Otbot. Gave back in the hood. So like during the time of my time, like I say, I really was on the porch during this time. Like I can keep going on like Bobby, man. Bobby was a real one from the hood. Like Bobby was he protected the South Side for real, man. Like he ain't play. Was a real killer. Like when he tell you get in the house, you had to go in the house.
When you say protect Southside, talk about what that mean. Like back then, what did
Oh,
that mean
back
to
back
protect
then, it's
Southside
protecting us. Like, if we into it with another, they into it with another
neighborhood?
neighborhood, to be honest. So we gonna be real right here. They into another project, other project weren't allowed to come in there. So like all the OGs get together, they make sure they protect the different avenues. So they'll know what's going on. They on their phone, this and that went on. It was communication back then. So when I'm saying when they communicate with their phones or they beepers, let them know what's going on. So nobody else can come in that hood. So when you come, if you from anywhere and some beef that went on, or you from an outsider, they gonna know that you're not from there. We're gonna run you up out of there. Because they feel like you coming in there to either destroy us or steal something or harm somebody. It was more protection back then because they cared about us growing up. Like if they got that's how it was back then, they selling drugs, they ain't want us to mess with the drugs. You play ball, they taking care of us. Gonna make sure you get you some shoes. Your mom and dad gonna do their part. Or more like, a lot of us ain't handling but our mama.
Yeah,
But the ones in the hood, they protect us. Like they made sure we went to school. They made sure, okay, you got a field trip coming up, here go some few dollars. The lights off at y'all spot. I'm hearing the lights off at y'all spot. They come through, take care, get the bills done. Need some help on that rent, regardless of Section 8. It don't mean like rent was cool then. Like sometimes those $100, $200 rent will hurt people's pocket because they maybe got 3, 4, 5 kids
hmm
staying in a 3-bedroom or a 4-bedroom. I want to say back then we might ain't really have the 4. I mean, the 4 came when it did a remodel, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I want to say that came when they did the remodel, but before then it was 3 bedrooms. So you may have 5 cylinders, 6 cylinders staying in a 3-bedroom. You already know you ain't gonna be too fun in
yeah,
your mama
yeah.
room. So when I speak about the hood back then, the real South Side, I speak about it was leadership. Yeah, it may feel like to us, we felt like that was the right leadership. And some of it was, well, we like to say the drug dealing part wasn't, which is true, but they had leadership pushing us. Go play ball. You know what I mean? You want to be a ball player, you want to play football, basketball, baseball, go do it. We got this here. So if you needed something, taking care of us.
Yeah.
If family needed something, they taking care of us. You didn't have fireworks for the 4th of July? It was taking care of through that hood. And that's why I aspire and I love that so much. But what time you grow, but that protection, that love they gave in the South Side back then, I want to say it faded away as time went on, which that's another subject, but to stick on the topic, that's what I feel like I seen, I witnessed, and that's what love I got from it. And I got treated with love out there. And hey, I'm born and raised from even the struggle for my mom. See what I mean? They know what my mom, I'm gonna speak on it. My mom don't mind me saying it. She really had to protect herself, had to kill a guy, had to stab him. I mean, she stabbed him to death
This
because
was
he was
this was in
jumping on her.
Southside.
Yeah, man, like she had to protect herself. And during this time, it was told to me that I supposed to have been in her stomach or I just was born and I didn't get to really see it. But my mom only spoke my whole life. I'm 42 now. She only spoke on it 2 times. She spoke on to me around my higher teens. Like I was 18, 19. She spoke on when I was young. And like, my mom been through some stuff, man. Like she's a real soldier. Like,
What was y'all relationship like?
man, my mom, we had some rocky times. We had some rocky times. Like, that's why like I love my mom. We done cried together. We done uplift each other. Yeah, I mean, I love my mom to death. Like we get into it. We done had some down times where I may not speak. She may not speak. I call and apologize to her for some things we've been to.
But right now, more so like when you're younger, though, like coming up before you 15, 16, like coming up, what was y'all relationship like as you was growing up?
Oh man, it was tight. It was tight. I get a little water eye about it because my mom ain't play, man. Like I really wanted to run the streets before I even touched the streets. You know what I mean? Like she wanted me to come in the house. Like I done got some whoopings, man. Like it's time to stay out late. She done cut me, boy, but that was all out of respect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was all like, this is my house. I had to respect that. Like, stayed out for the WrestleMania one time, man. Man, this time right here might have got me the most. Man, she hit me. It's trauma, though. I love her, though. She hit me with that broom. That thing broke me, man. I dipped. I ran away. Like, I still got like a little lump on my arm.
Take your time, man.
Yeah, I'm 42 now. That thing's still in your mind, though. She hit me with that broom, man. I came in the house late. I had to respect it. I had to respect it, though. But it taught me discipline. And that's why I'm so tough now. Like, it taught me discipline, like, you gotta be able to listen to somebody who wanna be a leader. You gotta be able to block things out from what you wanna do versus what somebody else wants you to do. You gotta be able to understand, like, you young. You can't do what you wanna do and expect good things to come out when you're doing wrong. And that's what I had to take and learn that from when my mama had to punish me like that. You know what I mean? It was other times that I got whoopings with the belt, but
What was it about that time you feel like just that makes it so emotional at that time? Did you feel like it was warranted? You feel like she could have did something else? Did you feel like you was embarrassed? Was it in front of your friends?
Yeah, man.
You was outside? Like
Nah, man. It was in the house. It was in the house, man. Like, you know, it was more different things that went on in the house that time really like broke me down at that age because I only went to go see wrestling, man. Like, you know what I mean? I only went to go see wrestling. And me and Drake always go do entertaining things together. So I'm with Drake, I'm with one of my best friends, his mama, and my mama like this. So ain't like I'm going out to do nothing wrong. Yes, we got back late. This time it was Sting them. Man, I remember like yesterday, man, Sting them had a big match, man. Sting either wrestled Hulk Hogan. Sting wanted the belt. I remember this, man. We went down to see the wrestling match carried on almost to 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, man.
yeah, that's accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So me not knowing, because we look at it on TV, we ain't think no wrestling lasts that long because, you know, they chop things up. As I learned, I got older, they chop it up. So we ain't thinking it lasts that long, but they actually was here in Augusta at the Civic Center. So we got our first time to go see the real wrestling one-on-one. Me and Drew, they had a good time, man. Sting won, man. I jumped the rail, man. Walked with Sting almost to the back of the locker room. Let me carry the belt.
That's dope.
Man, Drew can tell you this, man. Like, got to carry the belt, man. They were tired, but I'm thinking it's real. But I got to carry the belt with him. Like, wow, man. We walking. Like we hadn't been with him the whole day or something, man. But he accepted us as kids. Let me hold the belt with him, man. And boom, man, I'm just joyful after that situation was over. I walked with Sting, and he just won the World Wrestling Championship belt here in Augusta, Georgia. Man, please, I was excited. So we actually had to walk from the Civic Center back to Southside home that night. So when I got home, shoot, I'm taking everything right. I can explain to her, this is why I'm late.
Hold on, real quick. You said I walked from the Civic Center
Yes.
to Southside.
Yes.
But yeah, I came home late.
Yeah.
that's a little walk.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, you know what? It was more she didn't know it was gonna stay that late. she say that, hey, after the situation over when I got hit with the broom, she was like, I just should have told him. I'm like, I didn't know it gonna be that long. Then we had to walk back too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But suppose she supposed to came down there was looking for us too as well. But we inside. Yeah, I mean, this ain't going on for real. And that really was a pivot in my life that I felt like I ain't supposed to get hit with that broom that night. And that Jake, man, at that age then, that Jake, man, had my arm messed up, man. Like,
Yeah.
a lump on that jank, it was so I'm telling Drew, like, damn, bro, I'm sorry. It ain't his fault. We get whoopings. I'm thinking the belt may be cool, but that night there, man, that broom just broke me down more than anything because that jank, it snapped on my arm. Like the broom hit me and snapped on my arm because I'm like trying to block her from hitting me with it. Man, that thing, man, I put my clothes on, man, went to my grandma's house down the street on Old Savannah. Because like I say, my Uncle Deke, their house still there, both of the houses still on the corner. Uncle Deke, like I say, he owned a lot of property on the avenue. But I went there, man, and stayed in my grandma's house like 3-4 days, man. Ran away, told my grandma what happened, like you was late now. She was like, but the broom ain't had to happen. She was like, the broom ain't could have just got the belt, you know what I mean? So that was when Elizabeth Webb, man, Shell Webb. That woman loved everything. She loved everything I did, man. Like, all she want to do is see me graduate, man. She missed it. But hey, that's how things in life grow, man. My grandma really picked me up a lot, man. A lot of stuff I did with her behind the closed doors. Her, my Uncle John, which is our son, we just buried my uncle about 5 months ago. I'm gonna say 6 now. But them two, my Uncle Randy, that's on the other side of the Jackson side of the family, like, they backed me, man. Everything I did wrong, did right, they was there. When I was wrong, they tell me what was wrong. They tell me I was right. But on Southside of Old Savannah, man, I was up and down that road, man. I might have ran away about 4 times my whole life, man.
You mentioned, when you talk about your mom, you mentioned like she didn't play that, so she wanted to keep you out the streets before. But you said you wanted to be in the streets before you was in the streets.
Yeah. It was more of a really like I'm gonna say Jug and Mookie and all them. Some of the cats that's a few years older than us, like we in the same age bracket, but they always was hanging out late, bro. It was like always hanging out late, having fun. They may go to school still, but their moms kind of them let them hang out late. You know what I mean? But it really was getting money, and I ain't catch on until maybe maybe a year or two later. That they hanging out late. They was getting to the money though. I mean, definitely Moon. Like I said, a lot of us in the same age bracket, like maybe 3-4 years older, but they was getting some money, man. And seeing Moon had a car like Moon had to be 17, 18, something like that. I think I might was 15, 14 then. He had a green Broham. Man, that thing was tough, man. But he getting to the money. So like we used to go to Moon, go get money from him. Like Moon give us 10, 20, 30, $40 easy. Cause he up there trapping on it was on First. I think that was on First, the backside of Small Rural. Yeah, I want to say that was on First, if I'm not mistaken. I always get it was on Third. Let me correct myself. It was on Third in the double tinted giant. Moon then was getting some money, man. It'd be the young age that we all kind of in that bracket to see them run the street, Moon, Mookie, and all them Jug. Them boy was getting some money. So like, shoot, I'm gonna get some money too. You know what I mean? But I ain't indulging that to yet because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go see what the job thing. Like I went and got him a job at it was called Foot Action. Is the Foot Action still in the mall, right?
Nah, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I want to say Foot Action. I got his first job at Foot Action. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get me one too then.
But before you started working, so like even like just I want to walk into it.
Right.
So younger, you want to be in the streets, you want to play in the streets, but you play sports too.
Yeah, definitely play sports. I follow more of my partner and Drake with the sports. I got into the sports like y'all ran them down the street. They was playing for Coca-Cola then. I want to say we had to be 10, 11. It was somewhere between 9. I'm gonna say between 9, age 9, and 11. They played. They won they actually won the Richmond County Recreation Championship. with Sonny them. I remember it was tough playing against Piggy and all them.
Just basketball?
Oh, yes, basketball. Yeah, they playing against the Shine them. Playing against I want to say, I don't want to call out now, get the wrong info. I know he was playing against everybody from the bottom. Like, we liked that because he always gets the Underwood. We had to play against Underwood. You had to play against Sunset.
Yeah.
That's when the sports was really fun though, bro. Like the dope boys would bring McDonald's and all that. That's when it was like highlighted.
So I always wondered this because I'm not from here, so I didn't grow up here. But I always wondered, like, so even back then when y'all would play sports and like obviously like playing against each other, you got the Southside, Sunset, Underwood. Like, how was it that y'all like grow and then like don't like each other?
You know, it come from the previous things that, you know, when you're in a neighborhood, that situation that goes on through, you must say, a pattern.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's almost a traditional thing. Like, they got into it in school. Say it's Southside and Sunset got into it in school, or some street stuff went on to a situation. Could have been some deal went on that we might ain't know about. Could have been something that beef over a woman we don't know about. But if we got into it, if another neighborhood got into it with each other, that beef really carry on through the generations. So say like if the ones who I'm up under, the Tugs, them, Auntie, Dion, and all them, they had a problem with some other hood. We had to pick up some of that, either kill the situation. But 9 or 10, it was always, if our side told us this going on, quite well, they side was telling them too. Like, hey, we into it, them boy from Southside, you know what I mean? So like, shoot, when go down, it's go down. Y'all boy better be ready. So like we had to carry that on and tell the youngest one up on us too as well.
So what happened if you friends with somebody? Like, say that's your friend.
That's
your
crazy.
son said your friend. Like,
man, that's crazy.
What you do then?
And it is no lie. You just really asked the real question, because Brian from Sunset, and like me and him was actually friends. It was neutral. He actually would step to the side of it. I would never get into it with him. He would never get into it with me. And he'll make it clear, like, bro, you know, I know Auntie, I know you. I ain't getting into that though, man. And I actually have been in his car with some of the guys that we done had beef with, that one of them was his cousin. But things have changed now, but one of them was a cousin, and shoot, not to go against his cousin, but he had to stand his ground like, shoot, I fool with Radeek them.
Yeah.
So you got a problem with them, we family, and you could take that somewhere else, because Radeek ain't who you think he is. Dog, you ain't even got to know him. And that's how Brian came back and put it to me. And as time got older, dude really like, and I know we had these little problems with your older partner and them, but man, he told me, man, he said it all like, yo, he said it. Hey, Radeek, you really, I don't know you, so I ain't got to know you. That's why I dislike you, bro. I ain't want you in my cousin, because you from Southside. But that's the traditional thing that, hate to call it traditional, but that's the generation of things that went on we had to deal with if you dealing with beef with people from different hoods.
Yeah.
I'm quite well, they OGs told them the same thing too as well.
Another question, I asked this question too, like, so how it work if you like a girl but she live in Sunset, or you like a girl and she live in Underwood, like, what you do then? Like,
you gonna sneak in and bust up, or you gonna get her, you gonna get her to just come on out and hop in the car with you and take her on to your place or to the room or something, you know what I mean? It was a few times that, you know, I slid up at Sunset and did my do, I mean, do my do whatnot. There's a few times I had to pick some girls up just from there, from other neighborhoods. Like, it was more, not just Sunset, you know what I mean? We didn't have people beef with, it was Fox Den back then, you know, had a little small minor beef with the bottom. This regular doing, as I can say, during my time too as well, because it's almost the same. We had a few small beef with the people from up the way, like they say up the way, like, I don't like to call it too much up the way, but I fool with them here, Bond Village though. But during my era time, we kind of like had almost a friendship with Bond Village though, to be honest. Fleming Heights always been linked in with us.
So I guess, and I'm just, this is curiosity right here. What made it where like people, like certain neighbors are cool with some and some not? Like why would it be, okay, well, I'm cool with Bond Village and I'm cool with Fleming Heights, but this Sunset, I'm just using them, 5 minutes from us, I don't like them.
Because once again, it goes off the generation of problems that went on. It was a domino effect. Whatever era it started from, I'm born in 83, and I ain't really get into depth to things almost the late 90s.
Yeah.
So like whatever it started from, I'm gonna say it started from the older generation to where, like I said, it could have been a woman, it could have been a drug deal went wrong, could have been a dislike. They ain't like each other in school, and it just constantly went on and just kind of carried on and on and on.
So school, I'm gonna bring that up. You went to Josie, right?
Yeah, I went to Josie.
Right, so clap it up for Josie real quick.
Yeah.
Clap it
Real
up for Josie.
eagle.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, one of the Eagle brothers.
Nah, I got you. I went to Josie for a little while too.
Okay.
Shout out to Josie. I gotta ask you this because you seem like you were more deeper into it though. Like, so how's school like? Mind you, every neighborhood you naming, go to Josie.
Exactly.
So like, what's school like there? Like,
man, I was in
back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s, I got to Josie 99. So right before it was
99 2000s.
Yeah, exactly. it was a big fight went on between, and it's gonna mess your head up. Jenny's home in Southside.
Yeah, because it's right there. That's kind of crazy.
Listen to me, big fight. I'm in the 8th grade. I made my way over there, and the fight pretty much was over. Like, them guys really hit, and the fight really.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, man.
Why you made your way over there?
That's how fast it traveled, though. My bad, man. That's my bad.
Even in the 90s, no text messages.
It traveled like that because once you get into something at the fair, at the movies, at the older club, at the clubs back then in the days, I want, even though I go a little deeper than 10 and Wonders, it was Shakey's back then. I mean, it was I don't know why Versace keep popping up in my head though. I know that club been changed a few times next to McDonald's, Love the Street. That'd have been several different things though, but it was Shakey's back then more than anything. The Choo Choos and it was up there off Tobacco Road. I can't forget the name. Super C's.
Yeah.
So anything that might have went on in the street with another neighborhood or something, or us getting into it with somebody else, you're gonna also let the people know what went on. You're gonna let your people know what's going on. Hey, this right here happened. So just in case, like you just say, some of us go to the same school. So if you into it with the folks from up the way, you get into it with them, you already know y'all done got into it just the weekend just passed.
Yeah.
So you get to school Monday. Now us knowing too as well, we into it because we with Southside and they with such and such neighborhood. You know what I mean? So you got to be ready to fight. You got to be ready to fight. And that's why I say I'm in actual middle school when this go on. Once you hang out that weekend in the hood, you know what I mean? Whatever goes on, everybody gonna talk about, boy, we got in a good brawl over here at such and such club. So shoot, once the message make it to you, and you hear them boys Worm and Tug them got into a fight. Shoot, now you like, damn, it's how the mind gonna think. Oh, they fucking with our folks then. We on that too. And so we just take up what goes on with that. So like me being in 8th grade and stuff, I end up slick. I was popular in middle school, so I was able to move around and get on a ride over there to the school. Man, when I say I got there, it was pretty much all kind of polices out there. It was over. Man, they said it was a real rumble out there, man. Them boys fought. Them boy had a real deal get down, they say, man. But I didn't get the full thing of, but we never really had no more any problems against nobody from Jenny's home no more like that. We had small problem with the Avenue that got over that stuff there. We kind of grew a relationship now with Sunset. Yeah, I mean, we keep things, cordial, whatnot. We speak, whatnot, though. But we all done growed up now. To be honest, a lot of us done grow up now, so we able to really hash things out by conversations. Yeah, I mean, without even pulling a pistol really no more, because it was a lot of back and forth shooting back then with them situations too.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a lot of back and forth. It would fight first, shoot second, but things have changed now. But we're gonna stay in that era.
But
fighting that.
I want to talk a little about your time at Josie. Like, what kind of student was you? What kind of person was you back in the day?
Oh man, back in the day, man, they say I was always playful, man. I would play for, I had to joke a lot. Play that sport though, but I would popular. I would do everything.
Why you popular?
Actually, I feel like I got popular, man. My 6th grade year at Murphy, though, man. To be honest, Courtney, her name Courtney Johnson. We had a school play. There's no lie, man. This is what happened. We had a school play, and at this school play, man, I was a moving tree, and she had to sing during this time when the trees had to move, whatnot. I don't know if she froze up on the song a little bit. She may have forgot a little piece of it in between that gap, but she had just completely stopped for a second, and the crowd started booing. But as they started booing, the song that came on, the song that was playing, correct, the song that was playing, the good part is for the tree to dance. So when she paused it for that little second, like, it might have could been like, I'm gonna guess about 10, 15 seconds. When she got quiet and went to booing, but the music still playing, man, it seemed like he right on top, bust out the tree box, man, and went to get in the dance, because we like to dance. Well, I gotta say, from Southside, we always dance, man. Like, the girls love when we dance, man. We make you laugh, we dance, we feed you, we feed you, we treat you. And so, like, you know what I mean? I just being honest. So I bust out the box, man, went to giving it to him on the beat, man. From that point, that's how I really, like, I didn't know how to dance. So it was funny then. Just from there, I just grew a name for myself then, man.